Thank you, Mr. Burke. I just want to address everybody on this task force and let you know that it's really been interesting to watch the last few months unfold. Thinking about how this was going to play out, I wanted to be really optimistic, and I told all of you that the first time that I spoke to you. And I want to definitely recognize Hillary Hogue and say thank you very much for being up here representing families, because too often these family stories get swept under the rug. And we do have a systematic problem. And the systematic problem is not perpetuated by guardians themselves. And a lot of the articles that we see come out and a lot of the press that we've gotten is about reforming guardians. Until we attack the problem of illegal, predatory actions in the state of Florida, we are going to have a very big issue. And many of you represent counties here that are plagued with problems. And overall, there's a real lack of transparency. And Anthony, you and I connected after the last meeting where I called you out and said that, when I was looking for help with my mother, that I really couldn't find any in Palm Beach County. And we spoke, and a lot of the things that we spoke about, I felt that were really heartfelt on your part about wanting to audit the system. But the reality is that until we have transparency, we can't have that. I put in a public records request. I was pretty specific about what I wanted because I know what there is, and I know what evidence there is that shows that this fraud is being perpetuated. Yet my public records request has not been responded to. Meanwhile, I have other journalists that have submitted public records requests, and those requests have been denied. And those requests, too, were strikingly specific in what they asked for. And it's hard to believe as a logical human being standing before all of you today that I can't put in a public records request and cite a name and have the clerk's office go ahead and look up that name and give me the records going along with that, whether they be public complaints, emails back and forth, or perhaps in this case, Anthony, a complaint that I know that you wrote to the Florida Bar. Those Florida Bar complaints, these complaints against lawyers, are the #1 thing that needs to be attacked. Until we take the belly out of this beast, we're going to continue to have a problem. And it's a problem where lawyers thrive in a competitive environment where they're allowed to profit big time. And until we take that out, this problem's never going to change. And I hope that all of you are committed to looking at your colleagues, the people sitting next to you, because many of you on this task force represent those people. You represent those people. You represent the legal community. And the legal community must be dealt with. So let's not turn a blind eye and think this is all about the guardians. Let's make sure we take out the corruption where it lives. And that's in our legalized human trafficking system that strips people's rights, their constitutional rights, and takes away their freedoms. Thank you very much.